Hi, it's time for WOW number 7, and this week we're focusing on 2 roots and 2 prefixes again. Our first root is a series here. We have ben, bene, or bon, and all of these are roots that mean good or well. All right, so some examples here. We have bonus, which is a good thing. Anything good that is received over and beyond what's expected. So like money or bonus points on a test, things like that. A benediction, if any of you are churchgoers, you might have experienced a benediction, which is a good blessing in a religious service. Here you also see the other root dict in this, which is speech. So this is essentially like a good speech, except that you're wishing good upon somebody else, wishing them well. Then benefits, something you might want from a job. You might want a good benefits package. And benefits then are the act of receiving good results from something. So you get benefits from that. And then finally, bon voyage. You might have seen that on postcards or things before, which is French for have a good trip. All right, so then the opposite we have here is mal or male, which is bad, abnormal, or worse. All right, so we have some different examples here. First of all, we have malnutrition, which obviously is having bad health or poor nutrition. A lot of people think that because their bellies are distended that seems backwards, but really that's because of malnourishment that people get the big pot bellies. A good word for this time period, and this is not a very good picture, would be malfeasance. And malfeasance is wrongdoing or bad conduct by a public official. So that seems especially timely in today's world. Sometimes malfeasance is done by malevolent people. Malevolent is a word that describes a character who wishes bad things upon others. And Disney likes to play with that a lot with their character Maleficent. The beginning of her name, Mala, means bad, so you're supposed to think she's a bad person, which also plays into our anti-hero thing, because when they remade the movie here with Angelina Jolie, they played on the anti-hero, and when you learn it from her side, she's not as bad as we think. So Maleficent would be an example there. And then finally, dismal is an example of mal in a word. Dismal meaning that it's depressing or causes gloom or bad feelings. So frankly, I like rainy days, but that was the best dismal picture I could find. So those are all words having to do with mal and male. All right, so on to prefixes. We have un, and un means not or none. All right, so un seems pretty obvious. You might have unworthy as a statement because it means you're not worthy. You might have unexpected, which, obviously means that this is not the expected result. And then you might have words like undecided or uncertainty, meaning that you don't know what you're going to do. You're not certain. So those are pretty easy. Moving on. Dis means not or none. So we already had a word like dismal, which means not good, depressing, dreary, bleak. You might have disappointed, which means to not make someone proud or to let someone down. You might have discontinued, which means that they haven't continued to make this anymore, even though it was an awesome game system and I could actually play it. And then you might have disturb, which means to bother or pester or not leave someone alone. So those are your 4 words for this week, and I hope you have a good one.